really, there's quite a few in here that we need to look at and go through.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see what I have. Is that doing that? Who knows?
I say that all the time.
Oh, that's all right.
No spray's easy. Those books,
Right?
the roads and stuff, the U21 and all that stuff. My road's still wrong. My house is still in the wrong place.
Okay.
Is anybody ever gonna fix those?
I don't know.
Can I knock it off? Can I make an arrow and see if my house is someplace else?
Yeah. Write it down so I know.
Latitude and longitude.
So,
Isn't that a Jimmy Buffett song?
we'll grab it. I'm just trying to figure out what to get this together. All right, so. I don't know what I have in here, so just bear with me a minute and then I'll take a peek, because we have several that we still need to go over. And I have these in order by number.
This is RD.
Okay, we go. This is what I wanted.
What is that? That's what we're supposed to have on.
Good budget.
Well, I'm just kind of looking. I have legal fees right here on top. Do you guys want to go over those?
That's what
Do
we're
you have
supposed to
legal fees?
have
You'll
our
make a copy of this?
answers to them.
Yeah, make a copy, I got stuff.
I'll have Jordan print a couple, you know, we can talk about legal fees. Because I have mine all written on when I was doing some homework. And then I'll grab him.
Spreadsheet and an expense report. Current expense report if we could.
Yeah.
Today's. What do you do for Bob?
Mistake. Look up here with the maps, okay? My road goes up there all the way to 34. Would you stop with the ugly looks today, please?
Ugly was.
Where's the rest of the maps to go to the end of my road?
No idea.
Relationship.
Who in the building might know?
Your assessors.
Ooh, fine line between love and hate.
Mr. Royce,
I'm not running this meeting.
there's nothing about the meeting.
The meeting's
The book's out there,
What books?
textbooks.
What
Like
about?
my road is 87 houses.
Yeah.
It only goes up to 35. I'm looking for the rest of the houses on my road.
I have
In a
no
book.
idea. Did somebody borrow them or something, or not put them back?
I don't think you can borrow those pages.
Which book are you talking about?
The big heavy one out here.
The tax book.
I
But
got
I'm
two books.
wondering-
I have two books open.
911 book or the
Well, that's wrong too, but,
Is it
You
on
tw-
multiple
it's U21.
tax maps, maybe?
okay, U21. I could show you in a matter of seconds, easy than trying to tell you. I got the
You're
books
talking
open.
about stuff on that table up there.
Yeah, I have it open.
Yeah,
And there's like 20 houses missing.
there is.
That's what you're saying.
Well,
That means you don't
Maybe
have to
one
pay
of-
taxes.
Oh.
Well, mine's there, so I have to pay.
So there's 20 missing. Maybe you're gonna have to have them reprint another book
Oh, God, which year will that
so
be
you can get the ones you
finished
need.
Mike might have something. Ask Mike, he might have some more.
I'll come out and
Yeah,
assist
tax
you
stuff.
personally, if I may.
I recommend you.
I shouldn't because the meeting is open, so, correct? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't recess the meeting or.
Workshop.
Oh, I forgot you were there and I was like.
Workshop.
Right, well, yeah, workshop, but there's, the three of them are here and they didn't adjourn for the evening, so I need to keep an eye.
They'll have to go back into a meeting to be able to accept the numbers that they work on for the budgets.
They did adjourn and they haven't really started the workshop yet.
No, they started the workshop.
Maybe somebody
She said
knows
she was
the answer to this question, and I welcome anyone to answer me, please. What does it mean by Budget Committee suggestions on order on February 27th? Do you know what that means, Paul? I have no clue. Do you know what it means, Ben?
Right here, Ben.
No.
February 27th, Budget Committee suggestions on order. I think that's when they're looking for our,
That's Dale.
I have to, I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
Well, there you go, you can leave too. The table's getting mighty empty, Paul, me and you.
Very bad for you.
Sitting down there all alone. It's lonesome down there.
Hey, Paul.
You're the whole show, Paul. You're the whole show.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that's when she's looking for. Well, and, yeah, because then the final ordinance drafts with the budget committee's recommendation and stuff have to be turned in by the, see? There's the budget committee suggestions, the selectmen's suggestions, and the final ordinance has to be turned in by tonight. So I don't know how we're gonna do all that. They haven't.
It doesn't look possible.
But that's when Dale is looking for budget committee. Well, I mean, it's right there in black and white. See, black and white. 27. So we have, let's see, what's today, the 6th? So we have 21 days to do all those budgets. That's why budget committee should have started in October, not in January. I know. I know, I'm not saying it's budget committee's fault, selectmen haven't done any budgets.
We still have 14 budgets.
14 budgets and, what did I just say? 21 days.
And then a couple that need to be redone.
Do you care? He's cracked the whip.
Well, I'm enjoying the budget committee. It's really interesting. Learning curve like this.
We have like a long time looking at your mug. Oh, you want me to put it on Becky? Hey, Ben.
That's not the first time.
Yay.
I caught her crying.
He's helping Mary with a map issue.
Christine, can I just tell you something? So according to this schedule that we got from the town clerk,
Yes.
they want the budget committee to be finished with these budgets by the 27th of February. That's 21 days from now.
Probably not gonna happen.
Well, probably not, but according to the schedule of how it's supposed to legally happen in order for her to get this on the ballot correctly, I don't know, did you get a copy of this?
I did.
So they want the February 27th, 21 days from now, they want the budget committee to be finished with this. And
Is there some wiggle room built into this?
Is it what?
Is there wiggle room built into this schedule?
There has to be. When it comes to, that's not a legal date.
Okay.
The
It's
legal
not?
dates are the 30 days, you could have absentee ballots 30 days prior to, the nomination papers are a legal date when they're out and when they can be returned.
So the ones with asterisks.
Well, I don't know how she
No.
did it, I don't have it right in front of me,
No.
No.
but, all right, let's just look at this little bugger here.
That's all the public hearing.
Yeah. I'm nervous. We better be meeting more than once a week, I'll tell you that, babe.
I'm available. I don't know who else.
All right, so if we look down through here, we've only spent, our budget originally was 48,000. 38 was services, 10,000 was Prospect Hill. Well, Prospect Hill is done. He got a call this morning from Mary, from the lawyer's office, that they'll be getting the money and then we'll be putting that into a separate fund and then we'll have to work on that after. So this 10,000 does not really need to be under legal fees anymore, for Prospect Hill.
Should we still leave a little bit in there?
We could, we could. It might not be a bad idea because there's
So
probably.
how many
things we
budgets
can
did we
do.
discuss while I was gone?
We just started one, Royce, that's your paperwork right on the desk.
Thank you.
So, I mean, if you look down and see what was spent, yeah, we could, you're right. We were just talking about the Prospect Hill legal fees in here. We won't need as many next year. I thought maybe we could take it out. Paul says maybe we should leave some in. He's probably absolutely right. We don't need 10,000 in there on the legal fees for Prospect Hill because we're pretty much done with it. Mary called Jordan this morning and said the fund will be going and we'll be getting that in the bank and she'll have the amounts and all that stuff for him shortly here, so, yeah. So I think that we could cut that Prospect Hill amount and then we could almost cut the regular legal fee amount too.
Is there any provisions to pay any legal from that, the money we're getting from Milton?
Probably, I don't know, I haven't looked at any of that yet. I mean, we're gonna have to dig into that and have them, that's probably why we need to leave some in there because we're gonna have them go do some more of this probably with us. But, so do you have, I mean, my suggestions for the services, because so far we spent 11,367 out of legal fees. Our budget was 38,000 for just us, it's for the town in legal fees, so I thought if we, we're already past halfway. I think if we change the legal fees for the town to 25,000.
You've also got something going on here that we've talked about in executive session. There's gonna be a large amount of money that's gonna come right out of this.
Some of it, yes, some of it, or some of it will come out of
Possibly.
contingency, depending on how we handle that.
I don't suggest we cut this budget in any way. In fact, I think we should add to it. When we get done, by the time we get done another year from now. And we are talking something that's gonna last till,
Yeah, but we've only spent 11,000.
I'm saying, it could be quite a bit different than that.
Oh,
Christine,
well, yes, we're in a workshop, but,
Yeah, history might be pertinent.
okay.
Okay, so each one of those cemetery plots that are over there are in an
Yeah.
individual trust. Have you guys looked at combining them yet into one giant?
We have not.
That's gonna
Yeah.
cost you.
It's
Yeah.
gonna cost.
But I think that money might be in that fund, maybe not. Yeah, I haven't looked into it, but maybe we should just, I don't know, that's good.
The money's there, no, the money's there to maintain every
Right.
Individual lot.
So,
No,
yeah,
sorry.
so I'm just saying that you're going to, the research I did at the time, check with Mary, you get a better feel maybe before you slash it too hard. It's gonna take some legalese on their end of it to throw it to the Maine State Attorney General, who has the authority to combine,
To combine it.
so.
What's this bud commit on here? What's that all about?
What,
On this spreadsheet?
where are you looking?
Oh,
budget committee,
Yeah, the budget
what's that
committee.
on there for?
They can make a recommendation. If they want to, if they
So
don't like us.
you want their recommendation before we make ours?
No,
No.
this is just a form that prints out. No,
Well, why are we even,
We're listening to you, you're talking.
we're making the budget to give it to budget committee, is what we're doing. Our request is gonna be way over here on the right.
I realize that, but I just wonder why we have to have a provision for the budget committee on this, on the stuff that we're doing.
Because I think it's part of their,
I don't know.
I think it's part of their, where's their little,
We've never had to have it on there before.
oh, I think it's on them.
Is
It's on
it?
there. On some of the
I
other ones, I
remember it.
think. If they agree with you, it doesn't need to go on there, but they can go on there.
Yeah, it's on, Royce.
From last year's?
No,
I don't think we need to worry about the budget committee at this particular point, but they can make a
Well, that's why I'm
recommendation.
wondering why it's even on there.
But they can make a recommendation. I think there's something that we have that says that they can make a recommendation on a budget. Where is their little thingamajiggy? Their little, I think
Yeah,
there is
they
a
make
place
their
in there.
recommendation after we give them our recommendation.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's
Well,
what we're
that's why I'm
doing.
wondering, what this paperwork's supposed to be for us.
It is, but it has to go on the same paper in the end. Oh my God, Royce, you're gonna drive me nuts.
Throw another thing at him.
Anyways,
I just hope we're not stepping into something that's a little bit illegal
we're
here.
not, we're doing budget. So what do we think we're gonna keep?
Throw the
Why would-
laptop at him.
Why would we all of a sudden this year start doing that?
That would work.
When we hadn't done it in the past?
Who cares
It
about
wasn't
budget committee? We
necessary.
have got to get budgets done.
I care about budget committee.
I know, but if we don't have anything to give you, you're not gonna have budget.
I was
committee. We're not gonna have it.
I
I'm
was
gonna
just
go home.
being Royce.
I'm going home. I'm not doing this. I'm going home. I'm going home. This is never gonna get done. And I can't
I don't know.
keep
We
fighting
had-
about this.
It's just every time I turn around, you got something new going on here with
There's
this
nothing
stuff.
new. We're
This-
not sneaking anything behind your back or anything, Royce.
Grab
We're
me a
trying to get
budget,
budgets
just show,
done.
somebody show me a budget, one of these.
Oh my God.
last
It's
year.
on
Show me where that budget committee listed on that.
the, maybe
list.
because they agree
He's
with
gonna
us, we
get
work
himself
together to get the
unelected.
right one, but they can make a
What, are you
recommendation.
combining the selectman's
Him?
office with the budget committee
He's gonna
now?
get
Is that what
himself
you're
All
doing?
right,
election.
I'm out of here because nothing's getting
That's my
accomplished.
question, It just,
I'm trying to do budgets, but we're gonna argue about budget.
I think we all are.
What are we talking about budget committee for? Because there's a slot on there to put their recommendation?
Yeah, why? I'm asking why, what's the reason?
Because if they don't agree with us, they can put their own recommendation on that budget.
Wouldn't they be doing that anyways in the normal paperwork that they do?
It's just a blank
They look at a budget
slot.
and give their recommendation afterwards.
It's good.
Why does it need to be on there now?
Because we have to
Yes.
send it to them.
Right.
So,
Who cares?
Even
It's the way
they
it's
don't
set
have
up.
to.
Just
All right.
cross it off.
Just cross it off, Royce. Pretend it's not there.
Do you wanna do this or
there's
not?
a lot of that stuff going on, it seems, crossing off and pretending it's not
It's-
there. Yeah.
Christine, you're fine.
Do
I'm
you want to
sorry,
do this
but
budget or not do this budget?
We need budgets. I hate to say it, but I think the budgets really need to be done, Royce,
Please.
thank you.
well, I think they need to be done properly,
It is being done properly.
and I'm not so sure that this is.
All right, I'm going.
That's all.
That's it. I can't do it. I'm going
That's
home.
my opinion.
I'll work on it tomorrow morning. Try to-
Do them all by yourself and then make all your own recommendations, Christine?
That's why I'm here, Royce, to do it with you, but you do not work with me when we fight about it. And I'm so sick of fighting with you about it, and I know
Well,
this is
I'm
very
just
unprofessional. I have
questioning
had it.
something
You
new.
don't like me, I don't like you, it doesn't matter, this is
You
what's
don't
best for
like
the
it,
town, and
I'm
I've had
sorry,
it. I'm going. I don't feel good, and I don't need to put up with this bullshit. You can put that right on there too.
I would think it'd be more important to get this work done. Do it right.
Well, there are two of you. I suggest that somebody do something and get ready for Wednesday.
Officially, this meeting was adjourned.
No, there was never a motion.
No vote,
Nope.
absolutely not.
This
What?
meeting is still open.
There was to adjourn out of the regular meeting. They
You are in a
decided-
workshop.
Still in a
Want a
workshop.
motion to adjourn the workshop?
I think you should do some budgeting.
Who made me chairman? Nobody tonight.
Oh my
You
God.
don't need a chairman to work on
The
the
chairman
budget.
just quit. Or walked out. of
She
the
doesn't
meeting.
feel good, Royce.
I
You can
understand
pass
that.
budgets.
So
You
what
can
makes,
pass
I'm a bad guy
budgets.
because I
No.
question something like
I'm not
this?
gonna argue with you, Royce.
That's all it's,
I'd
that's
like to
all
know
it
if you
is.
gentlemen could please
I,
help us by doing a budget.
well, can you help us?
I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to.
I mean, we
As a
can't do it
member of the
officially,
committee.
Betty, though. We can't do it officially, but
No,
as
you can't.
residents, we could make some
Well, I could-
suggestions, right?
I can help you
No.
with the budget.
Answer, I could,
No, let me know, because I don't
I
want
mean,
to
I
do the
think
wrong
we can answer
thing.
a
I'm nobody.
question or
I'm
whatever.
nobody. With what I
Royce,
see in your
I
budget
worked at the
committee for all
IRS,
brand new
really, I
ballot.
can help you, I
That's
can
for
answer
all
questions.
ones.
I think we
Yeah.
could make a comment, I guess I would say
The
that.
selectmen are doing their job. I think the budget committee needs to step up and write your own budgets.
Yeah, I think I,
Because you're not gonna meet the deadlines that,
I know.
to get them on the
these,
ballot.
and she's wrong, these are illegal
And
deadlines.
it's really, I feel that it's very disrespectful to the budget committee to have us put out our personal time on Wednesday night when there's no budgets ready to be discussed. That's, and we're expected to have it all done in 3 weeks. I think that's very
If you haven't got anything
disrespectful.
from the select board, then you can't very well have your meeting. I realize that.
We will have our meeting.
We will have our meeting, and if we have to come up with a budget to put on the ballot for you, we have the ability to do that.
So,
Maybe we should reword the.
We're gonna have to look at the budgets ourselves.
I'm not even gonna tell you.
It's a different tax map.
And if the selectmen don't, that's our job,
I
so.
believe as chairman of the budget committee, I should come in tomorrow and probably ask for the budgets and the updates on a few of the smaller ones.
And we
then
make
we
the
can go over those, legal, no spray, just send me a note if anyone can think of anything. I don't wanna
I'll send
touch
you-
general government or anything
No,
like
that's
that.
not
I
it.
thought Jordan was gonna come and help you guys.
But I will try, I'll get them from Jordan and see what, and then we'll go over them and see what we think and
Yeah.
make our recommendations based
We're
on
gonna,
what's.
we're gonna have to, because we're held
gonna help you
to
today.
our,
Jordan,
Oh,
I don't know.
He leaves at 5 minutes.
because we're held to a February 27th deadline. So we need to be ready whether they're ready or not.
And to answer the question, I can't get my glasses. On budget committee suggestions on order, what I was told basically this kind of means is that to get our suggestions back to them.
Right.
However, I was told that if we have everything by the 24th, we'll be okay, by March 24th.
March
That's just that-
24th?
In the world of worlds and good worlds, we would have by then been ready. We will not be ready to do that.
We will not.
And that's, we're not being, gonna be held to that, okay?
Okay.
By the office. Their big thing is they just gotta get printed.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna shut.
One thing I will say, Ben, and I noticed the camera's still running, there's one thing I will say. We didn't go through this kind of baloney last year or the year before. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna
To me,
shut
it's
this
looking
off
like
now.
budgets are being preset before they even get discussed by the board, so.
I'm gonna shut this
Royce,
off
can
now,
I
okay?
see what it was that you were upset about? What was different?
Just that on the spreadsheet, that the budget committee is listed on the spreadsheet, and I've never seen that before, and I was questioning what it was about.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm new to the process.
So I'll show you.
Yeah, I just was curious.
You know, I mean, it's like somebody's, are we following the
Yes.
proper procedure?
I'd
That's
say
my
so.
question.
I think so. I think so.
I haven't seen it on them.
Well, no, see, he's looking at something different here.
That's what we got. That's what we're supposed to be going by. Never, we've never had before.
Okay, it's usually the
What are you
actual
talking about?
budget, actual approved request.
Oh, budget committee.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's not been on the
I've never
others.
noticed them before.
I mean, I realize I'm looking
You
like
have
a bad
other
guy
budgets
because
here?
I'm questioning this stuff, but what's legal and what's not?
I was in that my.
Oh, wait a minute, what's
Oh,
this
right
one?
here, let's take a look here.
Okay.
Oh, God,
Oh,
it
it
does.
is on that
I guess
one.
it is, I guess we.
It is on the other ones.
We're just reading it because we know what it's,
I just happened to notice it on there, sorry. And
I didn't notice it myself. I'm so used to seeing the word budget.
It would have been very easy to just pull up other expense sheets.
Probably
and
so.
Look at them
I think
instead of
this
having
is
arguments.
probably, in the end, this is just
Right,
saying,
that's for
this
use
is
at
probably
end.
where our recommendation would
If
go.
I speak up in a meeting though, it seems like they
In the
think
very
that I'm out
end.
to get everybody. Well, I'm not, but we do have some procedures here, I'm sure, that we have to follow.
Yeah, in the very end, it would be good if it said 48, 48, 48, as on this one, whatever, but it would just be good if the budget committee agreed with the request and the approval. And I
Right.
think that that's why it's there. I've never seen it, I've never noticed it before. But that's probably has something to do with the new, the rules. The new rule thing, here we go, what do you call it?
Yeah, there's a lot of new rules that, I understand where he's coming from, there's a lot of new rules and new paperwork and new forms that,
I'm sorry that you didn't get, the ordinance, it
Yeah.
goes along with the ordinance, which was not in place last year.
And that's what I was doing
that
tonight.
makes
I was reading
sense.
that.
Yeah, it goes along with the ordinance.
Because you're correct, the copy, the copy you guys are using says Budget Committee established ordinance.
That's the
Yeah.
correct one.
Yeah.
right.
And that's what I read. was
Yeah,
reading
and
over.
that's what fits in there on the new
Yeah.
one, and I guess in reality,
There's nothing.
no one's
that I
ever
saw.
really dealt with that column.
No, I didn't even
Well,
process
the
seeing
column
it.
usually wasn't there.
No.
I don't recall seeing it at all.
You never did.
And I can probably, well, I've got my own book.
Oh, you never did see it.
No,
Maybe
it wasn't-
it's been
it wasn't
many years,
there.
and-
But that does make sense, that, you know, it wasn't an entity until
Right,
last
right.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
I've seen a lot of budgets that I think have been discussed ahead of time.
so it should have been
Before we even
fairly
see
easy
it
to
in
just
here.
answer the question.
And we're really not always following the procedure about bringing in the department heads as we should. I don't think. I think the budget's already discussed before before the departments had a chance to come in and talk with the board.
Then I would say that it's the budget committee as overseers
you guys
to make sure, that we perhaps have to go back and correct maybe some errors that we might have missed. And we're gonna put some hours in and do that. I think we owe it to the people to do it.
I think we do too. I think we need to meet more than just on Wednesday, Betty.
That's what we could do on Wednesday, since we have no budgets, we could,
Oh, we'll have a lively discussion.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so are we ready for me
We're
to
ready.
turn this on
Yes.
now? Do you have anything else to say, Royce, before I turn it on? No? Okay.
I think I've said enough.
Okay, so
Probably
this is
everybody
going
else
off
does
at
too.
2 minutes after 5 on
After the meeting.
Monday night.